Start with a warm up as always. At home, make sure you're getting that music ready because I know it probably doesn't come through my mic very well. And we'll get started. All right. Let's just start with a nice high knee march today, easing into it. Opposite arm matches opposite knee here. Getting those hips active after sitting all day. And let's take that to our butt kicker, chest opener march pattern here. Squeezing those hamstrings, squeezing those shoulder blades so we're getting that back activated and stretching the chest at the same time. Good. Let's keep those feet moving a bit. Let's go to arm circles here. Again, easing into that range of motion, starting in the forward direction here. And switch. Good. Let's go to our windmills now. Nice and easy to start. Don't want to do anything to those hamstrings. Finding that range of motion. As you get comfortable, you can speed up if you want. Hi, Carol. Good. And let's shake it out. Just bouncing on the balls of our feet here. And let's go to butt kickers here. Let's really get those hamstrings started. Get those knees up just a bit. Good. And then a few body weight squats here just to get those legs warmed up. Not only the hamstrings, but the glutes, quads, calves. Mobility through those ankles starting to happen here. Let's go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Feel free to loosen up anything that's still feeling a little stiff for you at home, and then we'll get started. So we're going to do kind of mini supersets today. So for most of these, that means we're going to work 2 exercises in each round, and they're going to be either like a similar muscle group, so you're really going to work a lot on one group, or we'll do opposites, so then you're getting like almost rest of the other group. So a little mix and match today. We'll do 2 exercises 2 times through for each. Okay, so probably about 6, 7 different sets. We'll see how much we can get through. So we're going to start right off the bat with a couple leg supersets. So first one, we're going to superset the quads probably a little bit more. Your whole leg's going to be working here, but we're going to start with squats. So I want these to be normal squats since I want them to be more quad. Okay, I don't want to do plie or anything like that today for this one. So squats, and then we're going to do forward lunges today. So I'm not giving the option of reverse this time because that's a little bit more glute dominant. So we're going to do squats for 45 seconds, 40 seconds. You can use weight, you can use body weight, up to you. We're going to do squats for 40, 45, lunges for 40, 45, quick rest, do it again, move on to 2 new exercises, okay? All right, squats to start, grab some weight if you would like, body weight works here too. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, I don't want you taking too wide or turning the toes out right now. I want normal squats here. Make sure you're hitting that depth. Working on that little hip hinge to start here. Hips and butt move a little bit back. Dropping down, sitting in that chair. Drive through those heels, firing those glutes. Make sure that core is active here. We have a tendency to lose that core as we lower. Make sure you're going nice and controlled down, feeling that core stay engaged. 10 seconds, as many quality reps as your goal as we go through today. Don't worry about how many you're doing, just as many as you can. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take 15 seconds. We have lunges. You can go dumbbell in each hand or body weight. We're doing forward. Okay. Up to you. You can do one leg for half the time, then switch, or you can just alternate the whole time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push. Again, if you want to do one leg on repeat for 20-ish seconds, I'll let you know when we're halfway. Otherwise, you're alternating. Okay, I want to see one nice strong push through that front leg to get you back up. Okay. We're aiming to get that back knee about an inch or two off the ground, not resting off the ground. Making sure those hips are going straight down. Okay, a little bit of forward bend in that shin is okay, but we don't want this to be extreme where your knee's going out over our toes. Switch legs if you're only doing one leg. If you're alternating, keep going. Forward lunges only here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. 15 seconds, and we're back to squats. Squats and lunges one more time, and then we'll get some new ones. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Same squats. We're not changing from last time. Take your normal stance here. This set should look just like the first set. Not all of us can hit that 90-degree mark. That's okay. I just want you to hit the same depth every single time, even when those legs start to get tired. Hips drop back and down into that chair. Drive those heels into the floor, firing those glutes as we come up. 10 seconds, rep it out. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds for lunges. Remember, we're still doing forward lunges here. Body weight or weights is fine. Either one leg for half the time or alternating the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good. Again, if you feel like your form's ever slipping, we're doing a lot of reps today. Take a second, relax, okay? No point doing a rep if it's not a good one, okay? Halfway. If you're doing one leg at home, go ahead and switch to the other leg. If you're alternating, try to keep it going here. 15 seconds. Get a nice rest after this. 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Breather and water here. All right. We'll give that lower body a break. Let's do some upper body now. Okay, we're going to start with our pullovers. So you get to lay down. Lucky you. Okay, remember that is arms slightly bent, maintaining that bend as we lay down. And then we'll stand up for bent over rows. Okay, so back and lats here. Okay, let's start with our pullovers. A dumbbell in each hand or one dumbbell, depending on what weights you got. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze up. Don't rush through these here. You're going to get plenty of reps. We got to have a tight core here. That's going to help us feel those lats, which run down your side. And remember, slight bend in the elbows, then we're only moving through our shoulders here. Only reach as far as your shoulders are comfortable. Rep it out here. You got 15 seconds to go. And then you got 15 seconds to stand up and get ready for bent over rows. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good. 15 seconds to stand up. We have bent over rows next. Take whatever stance is comfortable for you. Okay. If you want to do single arm half the time, you feel like that's more productive for you, feel free to do that. And I'll let you know when you're halfway and you can switch. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Dumbbell in each hand here. Okay, find a stance that's comfortable for you. If you only have one dumbbell, we can be going single arm here. I'll let you know when you're halfway and you can switch. Let's drive with those elbows. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. Control that weight down. We're halfway. Keep it going. If you have one dumbbell at home, make sure we're getting the other side now. Looking good. 15 seconds. Then we're back to pullovers. 10. Wrap it out here. A couple more good ones. 3, 2, 1. Good. Make your way back down to your mat for pullovers. Remember, for these, it's crucial to keep that core nice and tight. That's going to help you feel those lats, which run down your sides. Squeeze to get those arms up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good. Again, experiment with your weight here. Maybe depending on what you have at home, only one dumbbell is necessary if it's a heavier one. If you got two little lighter ones, go ahead, put one in each hand. Make sure we're inhaling down, exhale, squeezing up. Again, I want you to focus on those lats here. You're going to feel some help from the shoulders and the chest, okay? But I want you to connect your mind really with those lats, which run down your sides and to your back. Couple more reps here. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand it back up. Bent over rows one more time. And then we're actually going to go back to legs and focus on we did quads a bit more. Now we're going to do a little more back side of the leg, hamstrings and glutes. Okay, bent over rows. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Nice job. Good. Remember, we're thinking all about muscles today, all about strength. Heart rate might not get that high. That is okay. I want you to dial it in with those muscles today. Don't worry about how many reps you're doing. I want you to get as close to failure as you can by the end of each 45-second segment. 15 seconds to go here, and then we'll get some water. Almost there. A couple more reps. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Quick breather here. All right. Like I said, now we're going to get back to some legs. This time we're going to be focusing on our posterior side, so glutes and hamstrings. Okay, we're going to start with our deadlifts. Okay, Romanian deadlifts. That means we're starting standing up straight, soft knees, hip hinging forward, squeezing glutes and hamstrings on the way up. Add dumbbells, add kettlebells if you would like. If you want to do body weight, that works for me. Okay, and then we'll drop it down to our mat for some glute bridges. Just normal glute bridges today. Both feet planted. Can add some weight if we would like to make those harder. At home, maybe you want to use a band around the knees. If you don't have any weights, that's a good option to intensify that as well. All right, let's get back to it. Deadlifts to start. 3, 2, 1, begin. Work on that hip hinge here. Hips and butt should move back a bit. Chest and chin fall with our shoulders pulled back. Okay, we don't want to round that back as we lower. Only go as far down as those hamstrings are letting you. We don't want to increase our knee bend too much, or else we're just turning into a squat. Weights follow our shins here. We don't want to be leaning too far into our toes. We want to keep our weight in the middle of our foot, maybe even towards the heel. Then we drive those heels into the ground, fire those glutes on the way up. Even when we're standing up, let's squeeze those glutes. Core engaged. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Let's make our way down to our mat for glute bridges. Okay, we're just going both feet on the ground today. If you would like to progress, feel free to add a band around the knees, add a dumbbell or two on the hips. Make sure we're holding for a second or two at the top and then lowering under control all the way back down to the mat. 3, 2, 1, begin. Up, nice and controlled down. Touch the ground and back up. Just like our deadlifts, we're driving those heels into the mat. Okay, make sure that core is engaged here as well. Okay, feeling that belly button go towards the spine as we condense that core. And then to make sure we got that pelvis going right, we want to pull that belt buckle towards our nose. Good. Make sure you're breathing here. Also, let's keep in mind what our knees are doing, okay? We don't want to let our knees sink in together. We want to make sure they're nice and straight, okay? Keeping pressure on the outside of our legs there to keep those out. 3, 2, 1. Good. Few seconds here. Deadlifts and glute bridge one more time, and then we'll get back to some upper body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, you're in control here of how many reps you're doing. Push yourself accordingly. Again, if you feel that form slipping here, if you feel those shoulders starting to round forward, you feel that back starting to round, you feeling like you're having to bend your knees more, take a few seconds, okay? Regroup and try to get a few more quality reps in. 10 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back down to the mat. Glute bridges. Remember, we're just doing normal glute bridges, both feet planted on the mat. Options to add a band around the knees, add a dumbbell on the waist if you'd like to progress this. 3, 2, 1, go. This is our last lower body for today. Make sure we're feeling that squeeze at the top, and then we're lowering nice and controlled back all the way down until you touch the mat, and then reset. Good. Halfway already. Ten seconds. Rep it out here. Almost there. Keep getting those hips as high as you did on the first rep. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Quick breather. Back to some upper body. All right. Next one's going to be our chest supersetter. This one's going to get you, okay? We're going to do chest fly and chest press, okay? Those are our next two. And you got to look forward to no more lower body. Take another 15 seconds or so. We'll be starting with chest fly. Okay, so that we are taking our triceps out of it by just having a slight bend in the elbows. Inhaling down, exhaling, squeezing that chest up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze it up. We don't want our arms straight here. We want a slight bend. It's okay that those weights are getting away from our body. It should feel like a struggle, controlling on the way down. Squeezing on the way up. Keep those shoulder blades back and down into your mat. That's going to help keep that chest out in front of those shoulders. Really isolate the chest the best we can. Getting some work through the front of the shoulders here as well. Let's keep that core a little engaged here. A little bit of back coming off the mat is not the end of the world. We don't want it coming way off the mat though. 10 seconds. You got 15 seconds after this, and then we'll go to chest press. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Chest press next. So now we're getting our triceps to help us a bit here. But other than that, we're doing very similar things, keeping those shoulders back and down into our mat, trying our best to keep that chest out in front. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze up. We want those arms maybe about a 60 degree. We don't want them straight out here at 180. Okay, we want to be kind to our shoulders. Okay. Good. Halfway, as many reps as you can here. 15 seconds, keep it going. Quality reps here. 10. 3, 2, 1. Good. Quick breather here. We got each of those one more time. You got 15 seconds of rest here, and then we're back to flies. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Inhale down. Exhale. Squeeze it up. Good. Always in control of those weights. Gravity's not beating you on the way down. You're beating it on the way up. Good. Really try to connect that mind with that chest here. Feel that chest squeeze those weights together. Over halfway. Give me 10 seconds here. As many quality reps as you can. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 15 seconds. Getting ready for chest press. Got about 5 minutes left of class here. Chest press. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Let's let our triceps help us out here now. First movement up, we'll feel the front of the shoulders here start us off. Then our chest takes us over the rest of the way. And then we got our triceps helping us to finish out that top range of the movement. As many quality reps as you can here. Still focusing on feeling that chest. Get those weights up. 10 seconds here. Rep it out. Quick breather after this. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. And rest. Good. All right. So this one we're actually going to do opposite muscle superset. So single joint exercise here. We're going to do bicep curls, and then we're going to do whatever you want for triceps, either overhead, kick back, if you want to lay down for skull crushers. Okay. Take another few seconds here, and then we're to bicep curls. Okay, 45 seconds, plenty of time to get a lot of quality reps in. So let's really keep an eye on making sure we're not cheating ourselves through these. If you start to feel that cheating, probably shrugging the shoulders or swinging, take a second, let your arms rest, and try to get a few more in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. About a 2 or 3 second count on the way down. We're getting work in both directions, making sure those elbows stay right underneath the shoulders. Okay, we're not bringing them out in front of our body. And just connect that mind with the bicep like we were doing with that chest. Feel that bicep squeeze all the way up to the top, staying under tension on the way down. Okay, notice how we're not swinging our bodies. We're always controlling the weight. Weight's not controlling us. 10 seconds. Plenty of reps. If you feel your shoulders starting to shrug, you feel you're swinging. Take a few seconds, shake the arms out, then try to get a couple more good ones. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Triceps next. Again, we can go overhead, 1 or 2 dumbbells. We can go kickbacks. We can go on the ground and do skull crushers, whatever works. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Okay. A few options here. If you have one heavier dumbbell, you can go overhead here. No matter what version we're doing, we want to make sure our elbows aren't flaring out too far away from our body. Okay. Kickbacks, we want to make sure that upper arm is nice and parallel to the ground. Okay, that way we're always getting work. If we're down here, we're not getting any work. We're never going against gravity. Okay. This way we're always going against gravity from the minute we start that range of motion. Couple more reps here. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Arms aren't going to work after class today. Good thing this is our last round. Bicep curls, triceps, variation, whatever you're doing, one more time. Then we'll cool it down with some stretching. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good. Doing what we can to avoid any swinging of the weights. What's moving the weights right now is all in the bicep. Make sure our wrists are nice and strong here. We don't want to be over flexing or extending them. Okay. Nice straight line through the forearm. 10. Rep it out. Go to reps only. 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll finish with our tricep. Remember, kickback, skull crushers, overhead. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, no matter which version we're doing, overhead, we want to almost pretend like you're squeezing the ears. We're just fighting through this burn here. Finish our workout. Kickbacks. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Couple more reps. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. It'll be hard to type the rest of the day. All right. Heart rate might not be too high, but let's still slow that breathing down. We'll go right to some upper body today. When we're ready, we'll start with our cross body stretch. Give yourself a nice hug. Roll those wrists out too if that feels good for you. Remember, we can hold all the stretches I do here as long as you need to. If you're feeling some more tension, switch when you're ready. But just got to keep us moving here. Good. Then we'll bring it up and over. Reach for between those shoulder blades and then get a little help from the opposite hand. Trying to feel the stretch through that tricep and lat on the same side. Can get a little bit of a bend here if that helps get it deeper. And switch when you're ready. Good. Then let's get our torso twist here. Looking over that right or left shoulder. Whichever side you're twisting to, use that hand on the small of your back to try to get a little more range of motion. Keep that chin nice and high. Trying to look over the right shoulder here. That way, and keep those shoulders square. Should feel a nice stretch along the left side of your neck, left side of the chest and upper shoulder. And slowly unwind, work your way to the other side. Same thing. Square those shoulders. Keep that chin nice and high. Feel that stretch on the right side of the neck and chest. Good. Let's get those legs a little bit. Okay, just a comfortable shoulder width, hip width stance here. Knees as straight as you're comfortable to optimize your hamstring stretch. Just letting that upper body hang here. Then let's go right foot over left foot. And left over right. Good. And then we'll go standing quad stretch today. If you want a deeper option, feel free to head down to a half kneel position or maybe a runner's lunge. If you want deeper here, try to keep those hips pressing forward versus letting yourself lean. And keep that knee pulled back. Switch when you're ready. Good. And then we'll finish with our chest. Either interlock the hands behind the back or grab a spot on the wall if you want a deeper, more precise option. One arm on the wall at a time. Hold that as long as you need to. Start to get some tension out of there. After you've done that on each side, or you're doing your both hands behind the back for a few seconds, we'll end total body strength there today, and we will be back tomorrow with boot camp. Thanks for joining me, Carol. Hopefully see you tomorrow.